Hello, traders. This is the live screen recording of the Chinese crude oil night trading on June 28th. We can see that crude oil has already fallen a lot just after opening, and the current price has stopped profit at the position of 1 times the profit and loss ratio of this bearish bar. Because the previous bearish bars were not small in size and closed very low with almost no lower shadows, and the gaps between the bullish bars have not been filled, I judged based on the price behavior that there is a very high probability that the market will fall for the second time to the double stop profit point. A good signal bearish bar appeared here, so I entered the market below the signal bearish bar. We can see that the market has reached my target position, and there has been a callback near the 2x stop profit point, which is caused by short stop profit and long entry. In price behavior, this kind of opening with a relatively strong decline is followed by a very high probability of a second decline. Even if it does not fall, it is very likely to be a shock range. V-shaped reversal is not impossible, but the probability is much smaller than the second decline and shock range. However, compared with the strong narrow channel decline on the left, the probability of a second decline in the market is greater, so I am patiently waiting for the short signal bar here. Here, the first signal bearish bar. It appears below the moving average, but I am not in a hurry to enter the market, but continue to wait. It can be seen here that the bulls have not been able to occupy the moving average during this period. And this is the second signal bearish bar. I chose to place a limit sell order below this bearish bar with a tick. The sell order was triggered. I thought there might be a second downward wave here, so the take profit point was placed at the position of 1 times the take profit, but the previous low point was nearby. In comparison, the profit and loss ratio of the bulls was better. It is very likely that there was strong support near the previous low point, so I moved the stop loss to a position where I would not lose money. The subsequent bars is not ideal, and a bottom pattern is also formed here. And this bullish bar is a good signal for long. Let's measure the target position of this bullish bear. The position of 1 times the profit and loss ratio of this K line is just near the middle of this market tonight. There is a very high probability that there will be a good entry opportunity at this position, so I patiently wait for the appearance of the signal bar. There is a lot of pressure near the middle of a downward trend. If you buy at the highest point and enter the market near the low point, you can still leave the market with no loss or a small loss near the middle. This is also what many institutions, banks, and computer AI often do, and 80% to 90% of the market volume comes from them. But I don't recommend individuals to do this unless you are very confident in your position management, and even if the final trend is too strong to the loss, the maximum loss is within your tolerance range. Don't trade with a loss that you can't bear in your heart. This bearish bar has reoccupied the lower part of the moving average, and the body volume is not small. The closing price is also at a very low position with almost no lower shadow line, and it is a very good short selling signal at the long stop profit point and close to the middle part of the entire market. So I placed a limit sell order below it. Because the situation after the previous decline was not a particularly strong second decline, I put the stop profit point at the previous low this time, and the stop loss was placed below the opening price using a moving stop loss to ensure my own profit. It can be seen that the market's downward momentum is not strong, and it has not successfully retested the previous low. The subsequent market formed a very narrow trading range near the moving average. At this time, it was not far from the closing. I have received a God of 30 ticks tonight, so I did not continue trading. Thank you for watching. I hope you can come to my Twitch live broadcast room to learn and exchange price behavior together.